Hello Pisces, we are going to be doing your mid-monthly reading. I'm going to be doing a very Piscean reading for you using only cards that make me think about Pisces. But I'm Tiffany from Tiffany's Tarology, and I'm so happy to see you. So glad that we get to connect on this channel. If you want to get connected with me outside of the YouTube space, I do have links in my description box. And I just ask that you go ahead, check them out, get connected with my vlog channel, with my Instagram. Go ahead and book a reading with me if this resonates with you. And please, 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 I would love it if you could subscribe to this channel, as I am a new reader who is growing on this channel, or on this platform, I should say. And it would be really, really... I should just say it would just mean everything to me if you could subscribe as a fellow Pisces from one to another. So we're going to get started. We're going to do a Celtic cross. We're going to do 5 cards across the top, 5 cards across the bottom, because I don't have a big enough space here on my desk to do a traditional look for the Celtic cross. But go ahead and check out your beginning of January reading, which should be posted. I also have a Pisces playlist, and let's dive on in. So Spirit, what is Pisces' current situation for mid to late January and beginning of Pisces season? All right, so we have, let's see if I can get that into focus for you, Pisces. But it's the Hermit. You have the Hermit and you have the Page of Cups. So you may feel like right now you're kind of going into not a complete isolation, because I see you moving forward with this Page of Cups energy, this new idea, this new presence that you're going to be creating for yourself, this new, I want to say, love for something. There's this new project, this new desire, this new campaign, this new path you're getting ready to go on, but you're keeping it quiet, and only select people really know what you're up to. So that's really, really cool. What is Pisces' current challenge? Any cards, though, that we pull today, guys, if we don't understand them, we will clarify. Your current challenge is the 8 of Swords, feeling trapped. Feeling like you don't know if you can do this. There might be a little bit of self-doubt, lack of belief in yourself. Like, how can you honestly do the things that you want to do? But trust yourself, Pisces. What are Pisces' strengths? We have the 4 of Cups. Sorry, the 2 of Cups. I can't even see through this viewfinder. Give me 1 sec. Let me see if I can. There we go. There we go. I don't know what was going on. 2 of Cups. So essentially, Pisces, your greatest strength right now are the people in your corner, your connections, your friends, your family members, loved ones, partners, things of that nature. Those are your greatest strengths. It's the connections that you keep, the connections that you're making. An area of focus for Pisces. Area of focus. And I like to think of this as an area where you maybe need to improve. You have the 6 of Swords. Okay, so Spirit wants you to focus on where to next. Where are you going? Where are you headed? What's Pisces' near future? Near future for Pisces. Got 3 cards here. We have the World, the 4 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups. You're going to be ending out a chapter that is going to ultimately bring success, Pisces, but I do feel like you are going to be going through a little bit of some tumultuousness before you get there. That is going to require you letting go of things, and that's always difficult when you have to let go of what's comfortable, let go of what you knew. All right. Recent past for Pisces for the month of February. Did I say January? Sorry, guys, if I did. For the month of February. You have the 9 of Pentacles. And, oh, that was in reverse, but you have the Knight of Cups. Love, for a lot of you guys, is upside down. Recent past. Or self-love. Some kind of connection. And then for your advice, you know what I just realized? Nope. I thought the deck was under. It's not. Advice is the Fool in reverse. There's some kind of path or something you're needing to take off on. I think that's honestly area of focus and advice are kind of connected to each other. There's a new path that Spirit wants you to go on, Pisces, and there is a little bit of a delay right now. Your current environment, factors that are influencing you, Pisces. 7 of Wands. You might feel isolated, like people are not necessarily on the same page as you, targeted, having a lot of triggers, hopes and wishes. And then we'll really dive in once we've pulled all the cards. That's too many, Spirit. Oh, this one says me. The Moon. Your hopes and wishes are the Moon. This is beautiful. I don't know if I've ever pulled that card out of this deck before. And potential outcome for the month of February. Three of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. All right, Pisces, let's dive in. And I definitely feel like we will clarify. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put some timestamps in. And if you, for whatever reason, want to fast forward or jump to the oracle section of this reading, which will be at the end, the timestamps will be listed. I'm going to see if you guys like that kind of setup for these readings. We're trying a lot of new things because we're a new channel. But okay, so to start off with your current situation, there is something, Pisces, that's brewing within you. Like there's this idea, this project. For me, it's this YouTube channel and my spiritual quest, right? For you, it might be the same. A lot of Pisces, especially Pisces risings, are going through massive upgrades spiritually because Pluto is rocking and rolling through our 12th house. But it's going to affect all Pisces. But I just see you really having like to take a step back, needing to also like protect yourself because you have the 7 of Wands right now. So there's this really fascinating project, something that's really got your attention here, right? Something that you're like, whoa, this is everything and more that I could ever want. And there's this little bit of like fire in me that wants to see what this can become. And you're keeping it to yourself because this is a time for you to actually figure out where to next. You're like lighting the path on your way forward to the next level of your life, the next level of whatever it is that you're seeking. And with that hermit energy, it's requiring that you are diving deeper in meditation. I know I have been. Being in smaller groups, smaller circles, and really feeling out situations so that you can really allow this dream to come true that you have. This dream is going to be beautiful. It's going to be in the limelight, especially because your potential outcome is 3 of Cups, celebrating, being happy, cheersing and just really showing it off. But in order to get there, there's this like proper planning that I feel like Spirit wants you to dive into, where you're actually planning this situation in a way that allows you to be most successful, which is beautiful. Your challenge though, and we all go through this, but especially I feel like us Pisceans lately, is you still in some ways are afraid to let go of your comfort zone. You're feeling trapped, stuck in suspended animation when really all you have to do is walk forward, Pisces. There is no need to feel stuck. There's no need to feel like you can't move forward because you're so loosely bound in this situation that the only thing really holding you back is you. So if you were to take that step forward, allow yourself to heal, allow yourself to let go of your comfortable hell to make way for an uncomfortable heaven. I saw that today on, I think, Facebook or Instagram. You're going to see there's so much beauty. And a lot of what's trapping you, making you feel stuck, is really in your head. And it's not actually going to be as bad as you thought. I see Spirit opening doors for you, shining a light on you, highlighting you. And you're the one who doesn't necessarily see that happening because there might be a delay in how you decide to move forward. But your strength again is beautiful. And I have found a lot of this energy myself this month, and especially today. Your connection to others is going to be your ticket forward. You're going to find peace in community. You're going to find peace in sisterhood, brotherhood. For some of you, romantic partnerships with family, with close friends, with just other people who are on the same page as you. There is a strength this month in being with other people who think and act like you, Pisces. People who can help feed into your reality, who can support you, who are right there with you in the trenches, also going through the same thing, right? And it's not that we're trauma bonding, but it's just there's this need, I feel like, for so many of us, especially as Pisces, to find camaraderie, friendship, to find our perfect school of fish. That's the proper terminology for groups of fish. It's called a school of fish, right? And you're finding your people in the most unexpected way. And they don't necessarily look at like you. Like I see this person is a mermaid and this person is a human, right? They don't necessarily have to look exactly like you or what you're used to. You're finding family connections, soul family, connecting in with your spirit guides, your spirit team deeper than you ever have before. So that's a major strength going into the end of this month as you're chasing your dreams, going after your new reality, finding what works for you, doing the hard thing. But spirit still wants you, though, to begin to focus on what it is that you need to do to get yourself moving out of this place of stagnancy. So when you take that blindfold off, like we had in this eight of swords over here, you're going to find the right people, the right team, even if you have to go it alone. This merman is on his own with his seal, right? Or the sea lion. He is heading out by himself. So against all odds, Pisces, I really see you, needing to focus on how to move forward, when to move forward, where to move forward. And that's your area of focus this month is like, how do I want to promote myself or this idea? How do I want to show up, for whatever it is that I have my mind on? Like, how do I reach the success and the goals that I have for myself right now? And even if I have to go alone, I will, because this is my destiny to reach this new place and to be able to shine my light. Because I feel for so many of us, we've been held in the back for so long and we have these dreams, these lofty dreams, but they've just been dreams and we haven't really gone after them. So Spirit is saying, go after them. Don't delay it. Even if it takes you forever, right? It's like the start is what's important. In the near future, Spirit was like, I'm going to give it to you easy at first. The World card is here. You're going to be closing a major chapter. Maybe come March, maybe at the end of Pisces season. But there is going to be a major chapter that closes in your life. And I really feel for a lot of us as we go into Aries season, go into this, the heart of springtime and even into summer, there's going to be a big pickup of momentum and energy. But with closing chapters in the near future, there comes this feeling of loss, rejection, sorrow, having to let things go. And maybe the people and the places that you used to frequent, they just aren't working for you anymore. You have to actually look at where your soul is leading you. And sometimes that means a couple of things. Sometimes that means you look at people that you once valued and that you once cared for and you realize, I don't know if I want to drink from that cup anymore. I don't know if I want to continue in this relationship. I don't know if I want to continue to frequent with these people or work with these people. I don't know if I want to live here anymore. You're trying to find some peace. Like I see her holding this cup and thinking about it. But when she's looking on shore at this human who's like burnt down, I just see a lot of Pisces are like, you know what? What I once really valued and what I once really thought I wanted, I don't want it anymore. And yeah, I have my cup full, but I don't know if I want that cup or that drink, that he's got in his hands. There's this hesitation that I see on the mermaid's face. And a quiet reflection of where you've been and what you've been through. And in order for you to reach your goals, it comes with sometimes closing those chapters and having to say goodbye to things that we love, to things that once made us happy, because there's more waiting for us. These two cups that are still standing, right? There's more waiting for us when we let go of these situations. When we can finally look ourselves in the eye and look our past selves in the eye and go, you know what? I really enjoyed my life in the sea, but it's time for me to go on land, right? So she's hugging the sea lion. And she's basically telling her old self, like, I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss the good times that we had. But Spirit has a journey for you to go on. And I see there's lighthouse back here, Pisces. There is something calling you for a greater good, a greater purpose. And this dream that you're holding in your hand, you can make it come true. But to do so, you have to let go of the old parts of you. And they're going to have to go. It doesn't mean you can't return. You can't say hi. You can't go back into the ocean. But you're inherently a different person now. And in order for this idea, this gift to grow, you have to plant your seeds in a new soil, in a new environment. And that means letting go of who you once were, what you once did, who you once loved, worked for, lived. The list goes on and on. Bad habits that you need to get rid of, because there's something, again, when I look at this, like speaking of bad habits, maybe you have to give up alcohol. Maybe you have to give up a bad habit that you have that just has been holding you back. And where you once saw so much purpose in something, you're having to let that go. But it's going to be for the greater good, because we did get the World card, which is letting me know, like, hey, we are moving on to something special, something beautiful. But in order to get here, in order to really change our trajectory, to change who we are as human beings and move into this new space, there is a letting go and a shedding of layers of who we are to allow something new to come in. And that's okay. That's life. Doesn't mean it's easy. For your recent past, I see this King of Cups in reverse to the Nine of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, it's like this, in the upright. This beautiful cup, this love interest, this home, this job, this emotionally fulfilling thing that was in your life is now having to make way for the unearthing of who you really are. I see you moving past the things in your life that, used to hold you back, and emerging, ready to claim your pentacles, ready to claim your independence. So some of you might be leaving relationships, walking away from jobs and pursuing something where you're actually making your own money or doing something freelance. You could be chasing your entrepreneurial dreams, becoming an artist. There is this like inner part of Pisces that's rising, right? And in order for Pisces to rise, this old King of Cups energy that you used to embody, or that you used to love, or that you used to tend to, this thing that made you feel emotionally secure and stable, it is now in the reverse position, meaning that it no longer has that stability. Maybe it became overbearing, or the energy from that situation or that person became too much, emotionally ungrounded, because the King of Cups in his upright is extremely grounded, right? Something that is of good, honest, true leadership, compassion. And when that goes in the reverse, it makes me wonder, like, Was there a situation in your life where you were like, whoa, this isn't fulfilling anymore. This is actually making me sad. This is actually making me feel lost. And you have to cut those ties because you ultimately want to emerge as this beautiful, is almost like an elven creature, but you're like rising out of the water, and it's like Pisces is finally getting her legs. You're trading in that tail for legs. And like we know the story of the Little Mermaid, and it's not to say that she was better one way or the other, but this is a choice that you have to take on a new life and to go after something brand new. And when you let go of the old, which is really what your January reading was about, like letting go of something that's holding you back, those pentacles will come in, that transformation will come in, that part of yourself that you've been hiding. Because we only see the tip top of her face here. I'm going to kind of focus on like you only see just her eyes and her nose and her ears, because there's still some things that need to be exposed to the world. It's still a, what do I want to call it? It's still a work in progress to get to the promised land. And that's where, with your advice, Spirit is saying don't rush, but don't get lost, because in the upright position, the Fool is like, I'm ready and I'm about to walk out into this new beginning. The new beginning is coming, regardless of if the Fool is in the upright or the reverse position. It's a beautiful card. But you have to be willing to understand that when it's in the reverse, there can be unforeseen delays, the need to slow down. Maybe you're going too fast. And also there could be some things hindering you from going on this path that you need to evaluate, that you need to get rid of, that you need to work through. So you will get this new beginning. But I think at the end of February, like for your end of the month reading, you're needing to actually focus on where to next and how do I get there as safely and as fully ready and embodied as possible, so that it can be a successful trip. And as you lose your fins and walk into this world, you just have this beauty about you that makes so much sense, and you're ready. You're not gonna like flop. You're like confident, right? So there are some delays, but it's because you have things that you need to learn. You have people that you need to meet, situations that need to come into alignment. I feel like God is divinely orchestrating situations for you right now. But okay, so then as we dive in here, we have your environment. You have a lot of eyes on you, Pisces. Some people are for you, some people are against you, but whatever the case is, there's a lot of eyes on you. And Spirit is saying, protect yourself, be wary. Don't talk to everybody about what you're doing. Keep that gift in hermit mode that you've been working on, right? This is a time for you to really like look at your social circles and see who's actually that Two of Cups energy. Like, who are going to be your biggest strengths right now? You want to be with these people. You don't want to be with these people. You want to make sure that you're also putting yourself in the right position to be able to protect yourself, because the biggest thing I see right here is this person is caught off guard. Normally in the Seven of Wands, they have an actual archer or like a wand in their hand, right? This one is kind of being caught off guard. So making sure that you're reinforcing proper boundaries so you don't get caught off guard, and so that you're not in an element where you're not going to win, right? Because this person is a scuba diver versus aquatic creatures. There's no way. He can't outswim them. He can't outfight them. He's outnumbered. You have a lot of eyes on you, and so you need to protect your energy, protect yourself, and come to, I hate to say battle, but come to battle prepared and be ready. Be elusive. Don't be so easy to pin down, and really walk in a bit more silence. Again, with this hermit mode, I just feel like we're being asked to take a step back and to make sure that we are in the best place possible before moving into a situation where we might be caught off guard or unprepared. So again, I hear Spirit saying very clearly that you don't want to be the fool walking in before they're ready. Allow this next couple of weeks, or these, I should say, next couple of weeks, to really prepare you for where you're going, because if you go too fast, you may not be ready for what is about to meet you on the other side. And it's not to scare you, it's to what? Prepare you. And that's one of the things. I listened to this guy who does weather, Ryan Hall. Wow, I said that backwards. Ryan Hall, y'all. And he's a great weatherman on YouTube. But he says, don't be scared, be prepared. And it's always, like, there's no fear mongering. It's just, this is what spirit is telling you. And this is what you need to do so that you're not walking into something and being like slapped in the face with all this opposition. So for your hopes and fears, I see you really wanting to embody like this energy of the siren. She's singing. I felt her energy so much today. You are ready to like embody divine femininity, masculinity, being yourself, being elusive, but being so seen at the same time. Like there's this like, I feel like there's like a dichotomy of who you are. And depending on who people are will be what they see. But I know that the full moon in Pisces, it's not going to come up for some time. It's not coming up for some time because the new moon will be here. But the full moon in Pisces, you're going to skyrocket. Like in the next 6 months, you're going to be singing your siren song and calling in the people that you need. But your hopes and fears are, will you actually be able to do this? And Spirit is saying, I can't tell you all the details, Pisces, but you will see that you will be successful. You will be singing your siren song. You will be ready to take that step forward. You will be equipped with the right tools and mastery to achieve what you need to achieve. So stop worrying about it. Be your authentic self. The siren knows herself. She knows her voice. I also was picking up major energy that with all this blue, Pisces, you're being called to open your throat chakra, to speak your truth, and to create authentically over these next 6 months, but especially starting now, as this energy is becoming more present. And eventually, because the moon card is about illusion and delusion and not always being completely straightforward, I want to say you will eventually be able to see more clearly where you're going by following your heart and opening your throat chakra to your truth. Okay? And with your potential outcome, I see you really shining, Pisces. You are impacting others' lives. They're impacting yours. You are reaching higher heights and greater depths. You are celebrating. You are in groups. You're moving forward as a collective unit with other people. Not only the Two of Cups energy, but the Three of Cups. Like you're communicating, you're on social media, you're on YouTubes or TikToks, or you're going out to community events. You're reaching you're reaching out to those within your social circles and spaces. And you're going to make a name for yourself. And you're going to celebrate with those closest to you all of these milestones. Because that chapter that's ending is making way for a beautiful, successful future for you. And let's see what Spirit says. What is it that Pisces is, what are we celebrating? Do you see this? The High Priestess, you're celebrating yourself. You're celebrating your divinity, your connection to the Almighty, to the Creator. You are becoming more powerful. You're walking in it each and every day. And you're coming at the world with this newly, unrefined Pisces. Third eye completely open. Ready to chase her dreams. Ready to go after what it is that she loves and knows and wants to share with the collective. And that is beautiful. The camera is going to cut me out, but we're going to jump from here to the oracles. So let's dive into that. That was beautiful, Pisces. Like, there is just something really, I want to say, welling up within you. And it's gorgeous energy. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous energy. So we're going to pull, let's do 2 cards from each of the decks. We'll start with the Whispers of the Ocean. So Spirit, what is it that you want Pisces to know as they're going on this brand new journey? You're like transforming. What is it that you want them to know, to take with them, to carry forward? Okay. So we will check those out. So we are looking at where you need to be. It says, acknowledge how you're feeling. Have faith that the universe will take care of a current concern by providing the best possible outcome involved. So that 8 of Swords energy, feeling trapped, feeling like you don't know what to do, where you're going. Can you make it happen? Will your siren song find the right people? Will you find your voice, your authenticity? Yes. You're exactly where you need to be. And you're with the exact people that you need to be with, because there's lessons that you're learning. Don't force it. Don't rush it. Allow it and release it into the universe, but stand in your power. It's really difficult. Like, I feel like a lot of us have been saying, don't do too much, but don't not do anything. Like, there's been this like dichotomy of like, well, how do I know what to do when I feel like some people are telling me to keep on going and other people are saying to just rest. You have to find this divine balance between feminine and masculine energy. And that's one thing that I found for myself. I was doing a tarot reading for myself the other day, and I pulled the King and the Queen of Wands. And then I pulled the King and the Queen of Cups, right? There is this need for you to really balance both aspects of who you are, to be your best self, because we all have feminine and masculine energy. And this one says, be insightful and established. So ground and rebalance your energy. Bring your awareness into the now rather than allowing it to occupy the past or the future. So you are preparing a place for yourself within your current energy. You know who you are. You have your protective defenses like this. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting what this is called. But we'll call it a sea creature, a sea urchin. I was like, a sea creature. You have your protective barriers around you. You're still beautiful. You're still showing up with who you are, but you're grounded. You're balanced. You know who you are. Within you, there's this precious, precious, like meaty part of the sea urchin. But the outside has its protective mechanisms because it knows who it is. And Spirit wants you to show up for yourself right now. And I have to show you on the bottom of the deck. It says break through to new dimensions. I know I said I was only going to pick 2, but this card, I can't leave it. It says, a new endeavor is on the horizon. Innovative energy wants to innovative energy wants to burst forth into your consciousness. So there's like this part of you that's waiting to rise, Pisces, that's waiting to go on this new adventure, that's waiting to let go of the parts of you that no longer belong here. And Spirit is saying, break through to these new dimensions. Be yourself. Be your authentic self. And don't let anyone tell you that you're not as magnificent as you are. You're divinely protected. And I see down here, I didn't even notice, there's like this beautiful whale that's like protecting this little baby whale that's coming out of the water. Because I thought that whale was big, and I looked and I was like, whoa, that whale. So it's like, you're just starting this journey. Again, we had the Page of Cups. It's a brand new adventure for you. Enjoy it and savor it, and know that your spirit team, your soul family, and your connections are around you. And they're going to be there the whole way through to catch you when you fall, to pump you up, to get you going, right? There is something new that's trying to be birthed. And then we're going to go ahead and pull from the Mermaid and Dolphins Oracle. We're going to pull 2 cards for Pisces. We're going to wrap this up. You have Tranquility. Father healing. Wow. Okay. Tranquility says, make time to relax, to be still, and enjoy your solitude. Indulging in much needed self-care. So as you're going through these transitions, Pisces, take time to not only ground your energy, but to release energy, to release stress, to take care of yourself, to go do something sweet for yourself, and to relax into this new energy, because you're going to be okay. You don't have to try so hard right now. There's a lot of divinely orchestrated things in place for you. But you have to still take care of you. And with father healing, it says your personal power increases as you give any father related issues to heaven. So I'm not feeling necessarily for all of you guys that this is going to resonate for father, but I think if there's masculine energy, masculine issues, problems, not feeling protected, not feeling safe, not feeling like you have what you need, stability, being alone, all of those things. I feel like there is an inherent like daddy issue, like relationship issue, like love could be an issue for a lot of Pisces right now too. You have to heal the masculine in you right now. Spirit is again bringing up that dichotomy of the feminine and the masculine. There is this need to balance the two. And to be your best self, you must embody both, but divinely. So we want to embrace our masculinity, divinely, and our femininity divinely. We want to take care of ourselves, but be rooted and grounded at the same time. And Spirit is saying, heal any daddy issues, father issues, masculine energy issues you have, and pour back into yourself. So again, Pisces, I am hoping that you have a wonderful February. I know that there is so much good that is coming for you, to you, around you. And really pour into the people that love you and care for you, because they're going to be your saving grace right now. They're going to be the ones that bring you to the promised land. They're going to be the ones cheering you on as you become this new version of yourself. And don't be scared to take a risk, to come out of the water, the ocean, whatever the case is, and be divinely who you're meant to be. If you enjoyed this reading, Pisces, please give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. I would love to hear from you and see how this is resonating with you for the end of February going into Pisces season. I'm wishing you so much success, so much healing, so much tranquility, and so much divinity. It's all in you already. But anywho, I'll see you guys soon for the March monthly readings, and catch me on Instagram or book a one-on-one if you feel called. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.